Yeah, my best friend was just like, that's just a bit much. That's just too much. So, but also on Sunday, I got triggered by, like, by my best friend because he said one of his deliveries at a house, a girl came out, a lady came out, whatever, and got the food, and he was like, oh, she's kind of cute. And it's like, I want to be able to hear him say stuff like that without it, like, triggering me. But it's really because my first marriage, my so-called first love, or so I thought was my first love, my first romantic trauma bond like that, that was masquerading as love. What the fuck? Hold on. It's so nice outside. Kids are playing somewhere. I don't know where they're at. I can hear them though. But my first husband would always be like, say this person or that person's attractive or whatever, just to try to emotionally manipulate me and abuse me and trigger me on purpose to hurt me. So it's still there, and then like it triggered me. I didn't tell him that because I don't want him. Because in the past, when I would do that, tell him like, okay, we both have trauma. So like his trauma response is like really like super fawn, and so like people pleasy. So like he'd be like, he would just, I don't want him to deny that part of him. You know, I don't want him to be like, feel like he can't. So I might talk to him about it eventually. I just wanted to get through it. Sometimes it takes me a while to process all the stuff, and that's what I do. And like this is also how I do it, and also I talk about it to show people they're not alone. And so, anyways, I know he doesn't mean it in that way, but then part of me felt like it. I'm like, okay, I wasn't trying to hurt him by talking about this other person. Like, I don't know. But he knows that, and he wasn't hurt by it. So, like, it's just, I don't know. But also, I realized something that when I reconnected with my aunt, who I hadn't talked to for like 6 years or 6 years, since 2018, I reconnected with her around Christmas time, right? And you know how I was like, I was doing really well, high vibe, whatever, until after that. And like, I didn't realize that until recently, and I was like, And then like, you know, there was a reading, and I was like, that wouldn't surprise me, like, about how like, it was a reading about an aunt figure or whatever. It's like collective reading, and how they did a lot of things, you know, energetically to try to stop, because they saw potential and stuff like that. I don't know. And I'm like, that wouldn't not surprise me if my aunt did that. Like, she's a mess. And so it didn't go horribly when we went to visit, but I just felt weird with her being on my Facebook, and she didn't really react to too much. And then I was like, I'm gonna block her. And then I also blocked my godmom, because they're both also friends with my youngest daughter's dad. And I'm like, I don't know. Even though all my stuff is public, I'm not comfortable with that, you know? And that's fine. That's. Oh yeah, at the end of that, like when that guy saw that I wasn't gonna reply to him, I honestly wanted to, but at the same time I just was like, I can't ever talk to this fucker again. And I was gonna block him, and I did eventually, because like I got out of the shower, and of course I was transmuting a lot in the shower. Like, I was transmuting, so that's probably why I've been so exhausted even more now. I'm trying to get through all that crap and then transmute it. And then I came out of the shower and I saw that he had like, cause like I had posted a video on here like, man, I see you looking, you know, I can see you, and it's like was to him really. It was to him because he would just like always look at my fucking profile. I don't know, like, and I know some of y'all do it, which is fine because you're not doing it in the same way. I don't know how to explain it. Like I just didn't like it, and it's very subtle. Well, I saw that he unfollowed me and deleted me off Facebook, and then like, but he didn't delete me off Instagram. So I went and blocked him on all of them. Like, okay, good. You discarded or whatever. Like, you got the memo to get the fuck away. You know, like you seeing that this isn't gonna work, and it pissed him off. I can tell he was pissed. I could feel it. It's fine though, because I'm not the one, honey. I'm not the one. You're not gonna come in and manipulate me. He even sent me a picture talking about how one of his exes had BPD, and he claims that she was probably like his twin flame. I'm just thinking no, because it doesn't feel like it. Only you would know if you have found your twin, but honestly, other twin flames can feel that too somewhat, but I'm not gonna be like, you know, like I'm not gonna be like telling you no, that's not yours, like, because that's for you to figure out, bro. It's not my path. It's for you to figure out. Like, not my issue. I don't see shit. But it doesn't got shit to do with me. Only if, you know, I guess you're asking me, but like, I just felt like it wasn't true. But honestly, he showed me that he had a picture, like that he had gotten a book on how to love somebody with BPD, and I'm just like, okay, so why is he? But it's like, you know, they're saying all that is it's like love bombing and stuff. Like, he didn't use the whole all my exes are crazy thing, and I know I've said pretty much all of mine have traumatized me and were abusive. I can't really say, like, you know, my best friend didn't really, like, we had the issues we have, and it still, like, gets to me, like, that fact that he's a little bit closer, like, he doesn't hate his baby mom. I don't want him to hate her. It's just, like, hard because she traumatized the fuck out of me with her fucking stalking and shit for the last 6 years or whatever. I don't think she does that now. As far as I know, I don't know. Because, I mean, she's blocked, but now that he stays with her because he's trying to get a place, which should be happening soon enough, hopefully. And me, I did apply for an income-based place where my son lives, but I'm like waiting to hear back. But I'm like, either way, I don't know. I want to be able to bring my cats. I already fucking have a broken heart that I had to get rid of Oreo, and my cats miss him. I think they're a little bit better about it, but maybe that's also why they want to be in here. And they also here, they're my emotional support, so they also like want to be close to me, make sure I'm okay. And that's why they want to be inside. And my cat allergies are really not that bad. Like, I can literally live with them without fucking having to take any meds for it. That's why I'm like, I deny it. Just because, like, I don't need meds for it, and that, to me, that's not an allergy. But it still is, you know, even though it's just like the dander, that's it. But I don't know, I only have 1 year left to live at this place, to like buy it, because like then I can move this fucking trailer. I don't know where I'd move it to, but like the lot rent here is atrocious, so like I'd move it somewhere where there's like way cheaper lot rent, if that's even possible these days, right? I don't know, I just feel like I kind of want to stay here if I can. Maybe I can, you know, like, but there are places I see that, like,